Hey everyone, Jonathan here. I know I haven't done a video in a while, so I'm just going to show you a quick little tutorial on how to make a very, very thin pancake. I suppose if we were in France, you could call them crepes, but we're not in France. Tonight for dinner, we're doing curried pork, and we're going to serve the curried pork in crepe or very thin pancakes, topped with dry roasted peanuts and coconut, candied coconut, and craisins. My pan is approaching 400 degrees here. The recipe for the crepes it's a very standard crepe recipe. You can Google it and I'm sure you'll find one that works well for you. I really like this pan. I used to poo-poo the idea of a crepe pan with edges like this, but it's nice to be able to spread out the crepe and keep a nice round form. And there was a day when I wanted a real crepe pan where it was just flat and you would use a crepe spreader and a crepe knife, but this works well for us. The pan is not non-stick. In other words, you need a little bit of oil, but very little, very, very little in fact. And it gives the edges of the crepe a nice texture, a nice little crispy texture right on the edges. So you'll see that after a minute or so, the crepe starts to raise up around the edges. And the other key that I'm using here is I've got a very thin, very sharp spatula, so we'll give that another maybe 30 seconds or so. The crepe will cook and naturally start to pull away from the pan, so I just want to separate it from the sticky parts. You'll see that I don't even need to go to every square inch of the pan, just a few parts, and I'm going to give it a shake and break it away from the pan here. Come on, maybe a little more. All right, whoa, and a quick little, just like that. Give that another 30 seconds or a minute or so, and we'll have a delicious crepe. You pour the curried meat, or in tonight's case, curried pork, wrap it in the crepe, pour a little bit more sauce over the top, top it with dry roasted peanuts, some candied coconut, and some craisins or raisins, dried cranberries, whatever, dried cherry probably would be really good. And you get a really nice texture or mix of textures, I should say, between the soft and almost chewy crepe with a little crispy edge, delicious salty curry, salted peanuts, the sweetness of the coconut and the cranberries. It's just delicious. So that's it for now. Have a great night.